Yes, so welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast once again with your host Obiseson Ifeoluwa Olamiposi. Again, I'm going to stop here. If you are an avid listener of the podcast, you already know my names. And if you are not, go and listen to an older episode. You will find out my name. Anywho, I have a wonderful episode for you today. I have someone very special with me. Today we are actually in a studio. I always joke about being in a studio, but today I'm actually in a studio. Courtesy of my guest. I'm currently recording at GFM. Who am I supposed to give the shout out to?
Me, obviously.
Okay, shout out to my guest who's going to introduce herself in a short while. But yeah, I'm fine. I wish you guys could see how good I look right now. Celebrity status.
That's because you're wearing dark glasses.
Which is part of the celebrity.
I feel like everybody looks good in dark glasses.
Yeah, especially me. Do you know, I started wearing dark glasses because I was like very... Anyway.
Because you're very... No, please finish that.
Okay, first things first is I'll allow you to introduce yourself.
Oh, I get to introduce myself. I thought you were going to introduce me. I'm not used to introducing myself, because celebrity. So when you're this age, you have people do it for you.
I like to keep people humble on my podcast, so...
That's going to be impossible. So are you going to introduce me or do we just go straight to it?
Today we have Colin.
Ew.
I can't believe you just said ew to your own name.
I love the name, don't get me wrong. I just do not like using it.
Okay, I have C here. That's all.
BC.
Yes.
So that you know that any other C they have met is a counterfeit.
Okay, sure. So she is VC. All right. I'm going to let you say hi to the guest for a while.
Hi, guest of Hear Me Out podcast with Ife. I do not know how you have been putting up with this man, but kudos to you if you're still listening to this very episode. Kudos, you are strong people.
Banger content weekly. That's how people stay. Anyway, so as I was saying, the reason I started wearing glasses was because I'm very, very shy and I don't like people looking at me in the face. I always stand out wherever I go. I mean, I'm like more than 6 foot.
And you're built like Goliath.
So everybody always thinks, who is that bouncer guy? And everybody wants to look at me in the face. So
bouncer until they find out you're a sweetie pie.
No, actually, I am a bouncer.
You're a sweetie pie.
You've never seen me doing bouncer work.
What are you going to bounce?
Okay, you'll find out one day. Anyways, once again, if you're a new listener, please like, share, subscribe. Make sure to follow on our socials to know when there are updates. And if you're an old listener, please, I hope you have already done it because the number of listens are really not tallying with the number of followers I have. Please help us do the needful so that we can get to 2,000, I think. And once again, I'm apologizing for not dropping episodes as regularly. Life has been happening. Yes, so today we have a very special episode with the beautiful, the gorgeous the C, who is the original C and not the counterfeit C. Yeah, she has mentioned. And every time I have a new guest, I always tell you guys something about them. So, number one, what was the first thing I said?
I'm a first daughter.
She is the first daughter.
I think they can hear it in my voice.
Probably. Her parents were just dropping bangers. Like, if you see her sisters, like bangers, and then,
What can I say?
Yeah, there's that. And she's an entrepreneur, CEO of Mehula. I'll leave the link in the description. Make sure to patronize. And she's also... What are you?
What am I? I'm female. I'm a girl. I'm an OAP newscaster, noisemaker.
And as I mentioned, she's the reason why I'm currently recording in an actual studio. If you see the microphone I'm using, I'm considering carrying it,
So if you ever go on air to JFM and we are not on air, you cannot hear anything. Just know that Ife has stolen our mic.
I have stolen the quality mic, and I hope to take a picture of Osama after this anyway. So I will let you guys see the picture if I do take the picture. But yeah, so today we are going to be talking about something very special, something very relatable. I think I have to take off my glasses now. My
yes,
phone
please.
screen is dim.
Agba celebrity.
Oh my god, the way the light just entered my eyes. Anyway. So we'll be talking about something. Someone actually suggested this topic to me a while back. It's more about the dynamic of, should I say, the dynamism of friendships and how to navigate friendships as an adult.
I don't know why you invited me for this because I'm barely an adult. I identify as a baby girl, so I have no idea how to how to navigate adult friendships.
Identify as frying pan. Yeah, what are you trying to achieve? But yeah, so we're going to be talking about the dynamism of friendships, basically how to make friends as an adult and how the whole thing goes about.
I think that's what Tinder is for.
No. Tinder, unfortunately, has become a hookup app.
So how are you supposed to make friends?
That's the thing. It's actually easy and difficult at the same time, depending on the kind of things you are into. So I actually have, should I say, difficulty making friends, but every now and then I will meet someone new. So one of the best things that my dad ever gave to me was he introduced me to playing badminton. So from playing badminton, when I got to Jalingo, after a while I started playing, and through badminton I've got to meet like a number of people, basketball and stuff. You know, you meet someone here, you meet someone there. What about you? How do you make your own friends?
I have mostly they adopt me. I'm an introvert, so every time I have a friend, I feel like they adopt me. They have to literally seek me out and then just drag me and be like, come be my friend.
Actually, you have a very likable personality.
I do. I'm a sweetheart, an absolute darling.
Yeah, I have to give you that. On the other hand, I don't know how likable I am because I worked hard on giving myself this asshole exterior.
You're actually very likable. You just don't look likable.
I don't like to look likable. That's why I say I worked hard on it, because when I was younger, I felt like people took advantage of me for being likable, you know. And everybody said, my dad is semi-famous in Jos. Should I say semi? What's below semi?
Let's use semi.
Okay, let's use semi. So like, especially like growing up in church and all, once everybody feels, oh, they know you, then before you,
What was that sound?
I don't know, but if you know, you know, you know what it is. But I feel like people just use that avenue to like, we know you, so do this, do that, do this, do that, and then secondary school as well, seniors, do this, do that. But as I got older, and
I think a major hindrance to making friends as adults is we're too conscious of, what's the word now? We're too conscious of what people bring into our lives. As an adult, you don't have time for nonsense. Actually, you're too busy being.
That is very, very, very important.
You have to think about, is this person going to stress me? Is this friendship going to cost me? Is this friendship going to elevate me? And then thinking about all of that, especially when dealing with human beings, is stressful.
Okay. So like my first question was actually going to be, is it harder making friends now or like when we're younger? But clearly it's, when we're younger, it wasn't a process.
You could just remove lollipop, give the person sitting next to you. But wait, have you tried that as an adult?
You will do jail. You will do jail.
Imagine this entry keke as a guy, as big as you are. You just remove lollipop from your bag, give the guy sitting next to you.
The Nigerian, if someone was like do that to me, the Nigerian in me will never allow me to collect it.
You think it's jazz?
Yeah, it has to be jazz because
but
of
it
all
shouldn't
things.
be that hard. It should be a way.
No, I don't know. There have been very easy friendships. I think the easiest friend I ever made was in 100 level. We're standing together in class and his perfume was nice. And then I was like, what perfume are you using? And he said, Smart. And that's how I started using Smart. And then that was it.
Yeah, that would have gone a lot different for girls because first of all, we would have to dramatize it. Oh my God, you smell so amazing. What are you wearing? And she'd be like, I don't know the name. Because girls always do this thing. I don't know the name. What wig are you wearing? I don't know. We don't like to put each other on. So the conversation would have been dry and ended there.
Actually, but for guys, I think we like to. And I think this thing about putting each other on, because at the end, I think there was a certain time he and I started to smell the same because we probably bought the same Smart. And then,
But sidebar, do you know that means you cannot toast a girl that he has dated? Especially if they broke up badly.
The smell, yeah. Actually, yeah, and people tend to like that makes a lot of sense. But I think he was safe. He was more of the ladies' man than I was because
which makes it bad for you because if you break somebody's heart, you automatically are this bad.
But he was likable actually, so I don't think he could like end things very, very badly with anyone and then leave it.
Funny thing is, the top 3 friends I have right now in my life, I met them all on Tinder.
Are you serious?
I swear. I had this Tinder phase where
did
I break up? Yeah, we did. I broke up with someone and I was bored. I was super bored. I was in the accounting job, so like there was no time to go out and all of that. Yeah. So I decided to download Tinder and I met a lot of creeps. But then I met a couple of good people, and though we didn't end up dating, but they're all on the top list of my friends currently.
Am I in that list?
You are definitely.
Hello. I think I'm going to like add a sound effect for like celebration here.
Please keep going.
So all of you who do like open prostitution on Tinder, please stop.
Please stop. We're on there trying to make friends.
Genuinely trying to socialize. When I went to Jalingo, I was thinking, okay, how do I meet people? I didn't know that Facebook was still a thing. Like
it is a thing.
It is. It's even just like the communities.
I don't even have Facebook on my phone.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so like before I knew about the Facebook updates, I tried Tinder, and then most people I kept meeting is like, you are talking, the vibe is going well. Next thing, the person is asking like short time or long time, and it's like, I don't understand. Yeah, and then it's like, so the first time someone asked me short time, I was not like, for what? So I was like, short time, and they said my money was 3K. Nigeria was still good that time. Nigeria was,
hookup is as low as 3K. Sidebar.
The new president are not taking over, so it was 3K. Long overnight was 5K. Long
I
time.
think what I kept getting was, can you travel to Kano? Can you travel to Lagos? Can you travel to Abuja? And I was like, why am I traveling? What is this?
To the extent that I got so annoyed that whenever I'll meet someone new, I would just straight up, I'll just tell the person, I'm very sorry, but do you do hookup? And when the person's like, no, I'm like, I'm sorry, I had to ask because I want to get it out of the way, because it's like you are putting energy in. That shit also happened to me not too long ago. So me and this person seemed to be vibing. To the extent I was not online and she hit me up. So I was like, okay. And then next thing she's like, what am I looking for? So I said, I don't know. And she said, is it fun or relationship? So I said, I don't know. I said, what do you offer? She said, fun. Oh. So I said, like hookup? She said, yes. I said, I don't do that, but I wish you well in your future endeavors. Next time I came online, she had deleted my.
And I think the gender thing is also a big disparity with friendships in adulthood.
Yeah, actually, I think it's.
Because when you were younger, you could be friends with a girl, you could be friends with a guy. Nobody will bat an eyelid about with it.
Most people now can't really see you being friends with a lady without thinking that.
Exactly.
They're like,
and then you cannot be close friends with a guy because gay.
No. A lot of my closest friends are females. But when I was in university, I remember we used to have this like squad with girls and guys, and someone was like, he can swear that all of us are smashing each other. And I'm like,
do you people not have friends where you come from?
I find it strange when a guy tells me he doesn't have like casual female friends, because what do you mean you are trying to smash every lady?
Exactly. It's like, it's crazy scary.
Yeah. Okay. So I met a lady. I know someone who was telling me she didn't have any friends, and I partly felt maybe because she had not gone to university. So this led me to like ask the question: do you think it's easier to, as an adult, to make friends in university, or like just outside in the wild, or like in NYSC, or where do you think actually, like as an adult, is
I don't know if I can answer that correctly, seeing as I'm in an unconventional university. I'm in Open University, so I don't have the general university.
To answer that question, since you don't have the conventional university sense. So
in my school, everybody minds their business.
Oh, you guys get to interact?
Yeah, we do get to interact too. We get to interact, but it's mostly we're here to study. And another thing is, a lot of people there are older, so they're focused. And it comes back to the whole, what can you offer? If you're smart, then yeah, can I have your number? Do you have summaries? Do you have stuff like that? If you appear to not be smart, nothing for you.
Okay. So what red flags do you look out for when making a new friend as an adult?
I think competitiveness.
Oh my god, bro. I used to have a friend back in university, and some of my friends from uni will know who I'm talking about. And if you are listening, it's you asshole. So this nigga would always be competitive, and I didn't understand why. I'm competitive actually. I don't like to lose, and but it's more of a meeting. I want to do better at every single thing. I just want to be good, but not to the extent where it's looking like beef.
Yeah.
But you can't be happy for anything. You always want to feel like, I want to compare this.
If I got this, I got it yesterday. If I do this, I've done it before.
What kind of it's exhausting. Like that kind of thing is very, very exhausting. So I get it, yeah. So what other red flags do you look for in like friendship?
Let me see. I think there's this. I'm a very touchy person, and it comes off as flirty sometimes.
It is flirty.
Fine. I'm a very flirty person, but I can harmlessly flirt. So I think a major red flag is if you start to catch feelings. I'm looking at you, Olu.
How is that a red flag?
Because if I'm going to be friends with you, I'm definitely going to be, how do I say intimate without saying intimate? Like, I call Uyai my wife. I call Aisha my wife. If I like you to the extent of being friends with you, I will call you my wife. That's for women. And it's not a problem with women because they know that I'm joking. But when I do it with men, it kind of give does she like me kind of thing. No, I won't call you my husband because that will be weird. But I will be darling. I call everybody darling, in case you haven't noticed. Yes, I most definitely have called you darling. I call everybody darling.
I will go back and listen.
If you go to the security, so if you tell security you're looking for darling, he knows who you're talking about.
Are you serious? Wow.
Everybody darling.
Oh my god.
But when you do that with men,
Yeah, I think guys, someone once asked me how quick it takes for me to fall in love, and I told the person at 2 business days is enough for me to fall in love.
That is how I know I'm comfortable with you. If I stop being formal and just be myself, is naturally sweet. So if I can be myself, but if I have to be formal with you, our friendship is not going to progress.
I think with most people, when I can start to speak pidgin with you subconsciously, then have I ever spoken pidgin with you? Yeah,
It's just like slang, like saying a phrase or
two.
two.
About you trying to speak pidgin. Yeah.
But I speak good pidgin.
No, you don't. I always say, you sound like a politician's daughter trying to campaign for her father.
I dey yarn pidgin, bro. I dey. Don't do
my
that.
daddy.
Don't do that.
That's exactly how you sound. Like literally.
I sabi pidgin. I'm Nigerian. I sabi pidgin. I won't say I come from the streets, but no, I
Vote
don't.
for which party are we going for? I don't want it to vote for ABC. I said ABC, so that
I was about to attack you.
yes, before they say like that's exactly how you say me. You seem like all those rich people's kids who have come back from.
So I sound like our father, your father.
Yeah, that would be the female version of what you said. Yeah, you know, like I heard someone call the UK Iya Charlie's house. Iya Charlie, like Iya is more than Yoruba. Yeah. The king currently is King Charles. When his mom was there, Iya Charlie's house. So she kept saying Iya Charlie's house, and I was like, "Who is Iya Charlie?" I was like, "Oh." Okay, so yeah, moving on. Okay, for me, what would I say are red flags? Do you have any other red flags besides the catching feelings and competitiveness?
Let me think. What are your red flags?
My red flags are a lot.
Why are your red flags a lot?
I'm very protective about my space. I get tired of things easily and people. So I can't have you if you're okay. Number one, if you can't keep up with current trends. Yeah. I can't be.
That's petty. We are adults. We have lives.
Exactly. Because I'm an adult, I don't have so much time to give you explaining things that you should already know. Everybody already knows. I make a trending comment and you're asking me to explain.
If you said Cynthia Ofori and I did not know what you were talking about.
Okay, no, well, to be fair, no, I can excuse that. It's a TikTok. But like, there are certain trending information that, come on, or like jokes. If you can't really get my jokes, I have a dark sense of humor.
I was about to say that.
Very dark sense of humor. The next thing is overly religious. I can't stand people like that. Oh my God. I can't stand people like that. And then they turn out to be some of the worst human beings you ever meet. They're usually very selectively religious and what they judge, yeah. And you know, there are other stuff like that. If you are too materialistic, you're always trying to compete. Oh, this person has bought this, so I want to kill myself to buy that.
Wait, but I'm materialistic. Does that mean you're going to unfriend me?
How materialistic are you?
Because we are living in a material world. And I am a material girl, exactly.
I don't know.
One major red flag is if we cannot spend time apart and come back vibing the exact way. If you hit me with you just forget me, you know, they say, bruh, we are done.
I get that a lot. And in fact, it's one of my talking points. Like, but yeah, there are a lot of things, like there are certain people that cannot just get, you know, such situations, and there are a lot of, we can't cover it. I will write a book. Check it out. Yeah. Okay, so have you ever outgrown any of your old friends? And
yeah, I have. I outgrow friends regularly.
Do you feel guilty about it?
No, I do not.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're a terrible person.
How? It's like clothes. If I wake up one morning and I'm a size 12 and this dress cannot fit me, am I supposed to be
I remember after
sad about
this
it?
and I started putting on weight, and I would always buy clothes and think, yeah, I will lose the weight.
Oh, I did that a couple of times.
I had to end up dashing like a lot of clean jeans to people because
Unfortunately, all of my sisters have more bum than me, so they cannot wear it.
oh God. And that's a selling point to all of you that are thinking, remove your eyes. They're all for me. Thank you.
I'm sorry, how many of them are for you?
All for me. I did not stutter when I said that. Yeah. So about outgrowing old friends, it happens though. There's this my friend I was very close with when I was young, and we reconnected sometime in the future, and you could just tell that we had grown so much apart. It was actually very, very sad.
And when you try to force it, it's very awkward.
It's awkward. I don't like to force. See, I don't like awkward situations. I really don't like it. I've mentioned before, it's why I'm not comfortable talking with older people, because before you know, who are you? Am I your mate?
Yeah, am I your mate?
Comfortable for me. So yeah. All right. Do you audition your friends before like they pass the selection process?
Mentally, right?
If you actually don't do this, I think you have a problem.
Yeah.
Because not everybody will like you or should like you or be in your space. You're not jollof rice. Even jollof rice, not everybody. Okpeyemi will tell you how jollof is ass. So yeah. So what do you think about Okpeyemi Famake?
Who's that?
You don't know who Okpeyemi is?
Does Okpeyemi who know I am?
Okay, wow. Ego much. No, egotistical much. Anyway. Alright, so how do you balance your old friendships with the new ones, without making anyone feel sidelined?
I don't have enough friends to need to balance anything. No, if I'm being honest, I don't have enough friends. I have close friends. I have one close friend. I have friends. Like
I'm very, very
4.
sad that I am not that close friend. As you mentioned,
the close friend is my man.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Relationship people are very annoying.
I know we are. Get over it.
They are the worst. And
then I have friends and then acquaintances. So I don't have enough friends to be balancing anything.
Okay, I get you. I'll say I do it, but it's not something that I actively plan on doing. I am more of the my guys. But the only one I can say is this is not about old or new friends anyway. It's more about, I don't think there's any of my friends who hasn't met someone in another set of my friend group.
No, that's the thing. I cannot share friends. I cannot introduce my friend to another friend.
Oh, I can.
No,
I actually don't mind but the first time that actually happened was with this guy. I introduced him to this my friend, and they became tighter.
It hurts.
And then I wanted to say something, but that would have snitched. But yeah, fuck 2 of you. And I'm sure you guys are not friends anymore, so I'm very happy about that.
Wait, so you're not friends with either of them anymore?
No, one. I'm still friends with one. The other one, I tried searching him on Facebook. I don't think that guy is alive. It worries me. If you're alive, please reach out to me. I will leave. I don't know if you know it, but if you find this, please reach out to me. All right. What do you think? Like in adult friendships, you mentioned something about the whole you forgot about me and stuff. What do you think about like having to keep in touch every day?
I cannot keep in touch every day. I am terrible at keeping in touch. I will see your message. I will plan to reply. I will forget to reply. And then it will become awkward to reply. And so I will just leave it.
So how do you do it in like relationships? Do you talk every day?
No, I talk every day now. What's that? I'm sorry, there's a relationship, there's friendship. Like right now I'm waiting for us to round this up so I can call my man.
You and your man are not okay. I don't like how you put that there. But yeah, I don't know if there's any friend I talk to every day. I don't even talk to my sister every day, and I think she's like the closest. Like,
exactly. Is this? I talk to my colleagues at work every day. I don't like them, so. I'm sorry if the people of JFK hear this. I love you all. You people are family, but I do not like you.
Osama, we're sorry.
No, I like Osama. He's very, very nice. I like him.
Really? Huh? We're getting that picture, man. We're getting that picture. But yeah, I don't think I can, be checking up every day, and it just gets very exhausting.
What are we going to be talking about every day? I feel like the faster we talk, the more we talk every day, the faster the whole outgrowing thing happens. So let us just slow it down so it can last longer.
Don't just keep this in mind. Well, you are never outgrowing our friendship. So you and I are going to be buried together.
Yeah, that's if you start giving me current gist.
I am giving you current
gist.
gist.
You give me current gist. You give me stale gist.
There are so many people that have to hear the gist.
Oh, so they are before me. You see, this is why I'm outgrowing you.
Okay, do you think money is a big factor in relationships like friendship?
It is a very adult factor. I don't know why people like to pretend money is not a factor in everything. Money is a factor in everything. I have this friend. I love her to bits. But every time we go out, I pay. I have no problem with paying. But she pretends she does not know she's supposed to reimburse me. That shit pisses. I don't want to have to ask.
Yeah.
And then when I go out, she's slow at when they're bringing the bill and then she'll look away.
Where's my card?
Do you get? So I pay up front and then they pretend like, thank you what, bitch? Give me my money. I'm not playing with you. But I love her to bits, but she does this and it pisses me off. And it's one of the reasons why she'll call me and be like, do you want to get lunch? And I'm thinking, no, I do not want to get lunch.
I'm fasting. I do 40 days fast in our church. I totally get what you're saying. But there's this situation where a lot of my friends seem to think whenever I say, okay, we need to go out, and then they always think, oh, they are choosing an expensive place. Like, it's never about the money we are going to spend. Do you know, there was this time when I just wanted to see my friend. I had not seen her in a while. We ended up trekking from Old Airport to British.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's
We're just
thing,
talking and... Yeah, but I get what you're trying to say. Sometimes some friends, and yeah, rich friends always tend to sometimes their heads is, guys, let's have a great idea. Let's all go to Yankari.
I'm sorry, what now?
Keep in mind, a Yankari budget should be about 100k.
Exactly, that's not it.
And in your squad, you have unemployed niggas. You have niggas who are trying to find their feet. You have those who are fighting for their life with jobs. But yeah, you're now suggesting Yankari. Will you shut the fuck up? But yeah, again, and this issue of not paying, that thing can be very frustrating. And
that's like the quickest way to break up a friendship.
It is actually. If you are leeching off someone, please change it. No, please, just change it. Okay, yeah. Do you think male and female friendships, like, in terms of sustainability, do you think it works differently? Or?
It does. It definitely does. Personally, I mean, they can't help it, but all of my male friends end up falling in love with me. You're next in line, by the way.
Never. When your sisters are there, no.
I thought you said you and I were going to end up together. You literally said that before we turned on the mic.
No evidence.
Wow, men are scum, you guys. But yeah, I think it's hard to be friends with women as well, because I like women. Have you met women? Women are no words. But it's harder for the men because they end up falling in love with me and all of that.
Yeah, well, I like women in laws, if only they were good people.
We are wonderful.
No, you are not.
Okay, but we make up for it by being beautiful people.
But yeah, I would say in a way recently there's a bias. I don't think bias is the right word, but I've sort of kind of prefer my female friends recently. For some reason, they just seem to get that life is straight in your fuck up. Sometimes guys are always, and I have this issue, guys never used to have good advice. I'm telling my friend,
they laugh about it.
Oh my God, life is dealing with me. I'm going through a lot. And then he's like, you know what? You need to get your money up. Lock in, grind.
I have a very close friend that every time I tell him something's wrong with me, he'll be like, but you have breasts. Put your hand in your shirt.
I have been giving that advice before. I'm not going to lie. That is good advice.
Oh wow.
However, it is not the answer to every. And yes, whose breasts for?
I mean, personally, I have breasts, so like that solves the problem for me. But like, whose breasts are you going to breast?
A lady said I was fat. I should touch mine. Okay.
Ouch! Please give me that lady's number.
Oh my God. Yeah, but with my female friends, they tend to understand. You can tell them, okay, yeah, this, and you will get. Should I say empathy, compassion? Someone who is like willing to, okay, yeah, like, even if you're not going to talk about anything tangible, and so yeah.
And from the POV of a woman, being friends with women is good for the emotional stuff because but being friends with men is more for like when you need somebody to make you laugh. Like when you're talking about something that's going on very badly, sometimes you don't need empathy. You need somebody to just shake you out of it. That's why male friendships are important. So I feel like every friendship has its own pros.
That's that thing. I don't know if I can be friends with someone who is not funny. Back to like the vetting process. If you can't make me laugh, what is it?
Do I make you laugh?
You're actually very funny. You try your best.
I try my best.
I don't think you're intentionally trying to be funny.
Exactly. It's effortless.
You are like a clown.
I will take that as a compliment.
No, it is a compliment. What I mean is like, it is not intentional, but it just comes naturally to you. Like, I'm not talking about.
So I could be a comedian because I'm looking for a new career path.
No, don't do that. This was like when MI said he thought it was funny, so he tried stand up and nobody laughed.
I've been watching this movie, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She's a comedian, and I feel like I could do that.
Okay.
I can be hot and be a comedian.
Okay, so there's this comedian online I follow. He's a lawyer and he makes like comedy that will work in the US. Not this our Nigerian comedy where you're insulting your So you always realize that a lot of people don't get his jokes. Yeah, so and I feel like if you're going to go into comedy, you will go into that type of jokes.
I'll probably do like YouTube. There'll be more diverse.
Yeah, like I think content comedy, you'll be good at it. Do you know Jola? Yeah. She's one of the hosts of I Said What I Said podcast.
Oh yeah.
Jola, if you ever listen to this podcast, I love you and I want to have your babies.
I'm sorry, what now?
I said what I said.
That was a good one.
Exactly. Yes. Jola is freaking funny. I've never met anybody from Osun State who wasn't funny. Some of the funniest people I've ever met in my life, or that I know of, are from Osun State, and she's from Osun State. Another person who's from Osun State, in case you don't know, is Lai Wasabi. So
okay, we see it.
You see a pattern. There are others, but I can't really. Yeah. But the moral of what I'm trying to say is like funny people just make everything better.
You like to say the moral of something and then you end up not saying your moral.
I learned it from CRS. They're always asking what is the moral of the story. It's always that Jesus fed some people or something like that. But yeah, so I incorporated it into my vocabulary and it's just one of the best as ever. Okay, so how do you keep your friendships alive when, work and life gets overwhelming?
I don't.
Okay, that was a very straight to the point answer. I think sometimes, just if it's meant to be, it's to be.
If you cannot stay alive, there's no need trying to keep it alive, please. I mean, you work in oxygen, so you can probably pump oxygen.
No, man. See, trust me, some friendships are not just worth distress. I'm not even going to.
If a friendship is stressing you, it's. I mean, you're an adult. You already have enough things stressing.
And I think, they said something about how your brain fully develops when you turn 25.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so my brain.
Are you 25?
No, shut up.
Okay, but I start to love people who are 25 and older. They understand life. Like, you can just tell that, okay, this person is starting to see life for what it is. So those kind of people tend to understand, the situation. If you are trying to form friendship with someone who is way, way younger, you can always tell that, this person's brain is still developing. So those kind of people understand.
It reminds me of the time I tried dating a younger man.
How did he end up?
You do not want to know.
Okay. I've tried it. Actually, I love older women, but I've never dated an older woman. That would be my next conquest. An older Igbo woman, please, if you know anyone.
You're looking for an Odogures.
I want somebody to show me Pepe, Igbo style. Okay, are you the friend, first of all, who handles like outings, like planning and stuff?
I'm the friend you invite and know he's not going to show up.
Yes, I did invite C out for Amala and she didn't come. And then she had in mind to tell me.
I told you that day was going to be rough for me, and if I could make it, I will let you.
She chose her boyfriend over me.
I chose work.
You chose
it was work.
You ended up with your boyfriend.
No, he picked me up from work.
Are you guys together?
Which one?
The one.
No, but I have a new one, sir.
I'm very, very happy about that.
I have a new one.
When you put your relationship over your friends, it will scatter.
When your friends will tell you when they're entering relationships or exiting relationships, you have to put your man. At least you will know when he's exiting and entering.
So, do you think it's possible to mix work and friendship?
Depends on your job.
Actually, it does depend. So, since I've come to JFM, I just realized everybody looks cool. I mean, you can't always tell that like people are crazy from first glance, but you can tell that people are cool. You are around like your age grade, and I work with old niggas. And if any of you listen to it, they are old. Like, I saw the nominal role, and the age gap was crazy. Like, I'm here talking about, man, I need to get some new Air Forces, and somebody's talking about, man, junior school fees is due. What do you want to? So we can be cordial at work, but friendship outside is not for everybody.
I had that at my former place of work. It's not quite that they were older, but like you'd see somebody who's my age getting a PhD or talking about going into getting a license for accounting, and I'm like, sure, I get that. So it's like we were on different levels. Yeah. They were too serious. There's a thing with accountants. You cannot find a funny accountant. Okay. I stand on this. They take life too. I think they calculate the amount of words they're going to say. Is he funny?
No.
It's like, I feel like the way math gets into their head, they start to calculate the words they're supposed to say.
Yeah.
So they remove the funny parts and just go. Because I think I started being like that at some point. Or I don't know if it's the stress.
Yeah, I totally get.
So it's hard to be friends with people in that.
Yeah, I get. So yeah, with your work, actually, it's really, really varies. I see people who work in tech and like everybody's like your age mates and you guys have similar goals. It's easy to be friends with those kind of guys. Then they invite you for drinks afterwards and stuff like that.
If you are friends with a surgeon and you guys fight over lunch money and then you are in the same operating room, I feel for the patient.
Yeah, man, it's going to be crazy. For real, it's going to be crazy. All right, who do you think should pick up the bill when you're out? The big baller, or do you think friends should always
split the bills, please? It saves a lot of.
I don't even believe in splitting. I believe everybody should pay for what they eat.
Yeah, no. When I say splitting, I mean everybody pays for what.
Exactly. Some people don't get this. One of my friends said, we all went out and he was telling, who paid? So I said everybody paid, and he was like, no, it's not supposed to be like. It's not supposed to be like that. As how?
Do you want to come and pay for us?
As how? So you don't expect that me, if I go out now, I calculate everything I'm going to. Maybe I want to spend 3K, 4K. you now eat 6K worth of shit. I should now pay for 2 of us.
Oh, we are splitting it, and then I'm being
I will now
when I eat 3K.
My friend abroad was also trying to explain how splitting the bill is fair and you can pay less. No, somebody's getting cheated.
Somebody's definitely getting
I keep watching videos of somebody trying to make them split the bill after somebody has ordered like caviar and champagne and somebody ate like vegetables, and that shit is not fair at all.
I did a job and I didn't get paid. Like it was more of just an appreciation thing, and then I had a producer, I had somebody who helped me work on the script, so I was like, let's go get lunch, and then I just used the money to pay for everybody. So that was more like, it was not my money, it was our money. But if I had shared it, imagine me coming to give a producer 2K, it would have been awkward. But me buying amala for the person, you see, it makes it a lot. So if I'm taking my friends out, I know that I've already budgeted to pay. But if we are going out, as in let's go out now, everybody should pay for it.
Okay, so what's the pettiest reason that you are falling out with a friend for? Pettiest reason.
She called me. Oh Lord, I hope she does not hear this.
I hope she does.
Because she does not know why. I do think she knows why. We broke up. She called me at 10-ish. I don't like calls, first of all.
Yeah, you mentioned.
And then I don't like calls when it's late, because why are you calling me when it's late?
I get.
And then it turned out to be about something very petty. And then when I see a call that late, my first instinct is to ignore it first. And then if you call a second time, it's like, okay, it has to be an emergency. So I call her, and it's the flimsiest thing ever.
But your friends are.
It's flimsy. It's too flimsy for you to be calling me. First of all, it's too flimsy for you to be calling me at all. Then it's too flimsy for you to be calling me at that time. So I blocked the bitch.
Oh my God.
And I do not like to block people. I really don't like to block people.
I didn't see that.
And when I blocked her that night because I didn't want her to call me, and then I forgot, because I normally do not block people.
Oh my
God.
I
forgot that.
So
I blocked
her.
I did, but when I blocked her, I think it was a long while after. I think it was like 2-3 weeks. I was going to send her a picture, and then I realized I still had her blocked, and I unblocked her. But then by this time, it's weird to come and say, oh, I blocked you because you called me the other day. Exactly. So I just unblocked her and I left her. No, I just unblocked her and I left it. She has never said hi. I still have not said hi. So that's how it just started.
That is crazy. Okay, so the pettiest reason I don't know if this person is a friend, because we met in how do I put it? How we met was, it could have been heading towards a relationship.
Do all of your friendships start that way?
Not really. But I learned later in life that when I meet a girl who I would like to be in a relationship, it's better to start the friendship or the whatever on that basis. That okay.
Is that what you're doing with us?
With who? With who?
Never mind.
That's what I plan on doing with your sister, in case it's not clear.
You're not friends with my sister.
I will be friends with your sister.
No, you will not.
I can't remember her name now. Okay, no, I do remember her name. I just don't want to say it on air.
Good boy.
All right, okay. So what she actually did was, I hope she will even listen to this. Probably, I hope I will give the details. So, same thing. She called me around 6 a.m., 5:30, 6 a.m. on a Saturday, and then she kept calling. I'm like, who is calling me by 5:30 a.m. on a Saturday? And apparently she said, oh, I didn't pick. Then later on, she went on about why wouldn't I pick? What if it was an emergency? So I was like, what? And so I said, it is weird that you're going to be calling me by 5:30, 6 a.m. on a Saturday. Everybody knows you wake up late on a Saturday. She's like, no, she feels we are friends. I'm not supposed to see it like that. Blah, 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 blah. That's when I knew the relationship. Oh, I told her to work on her behavior. And that's how the relationship ended. Yeah.
We are never friends enough for you to be calling me late or early.
5:30 a.m. on a Saturday, you are insane. Work on it. I stand on what I said. You are insane. Okay, so when it comes to like borrowing money in friendships, what do you think it does to friendship? Do you think, I think I know the answer, but yeah.
I dated a very smart man who told me this. If you can afford it, give it as a gift. If you cannot, do not borrow it.
Exactly. You could ask me for 10K, and if I have 2K that I could let go of, I would give you the 2K. But if I give you 10K and then later I have to be begging for my 10K. Yeah, but the moral of the story is, many of you are assholes. You borrow money and then you don't want to pay it back. What is wrong with you? Try your best and change. It's not a very, very good behavior at all. Especially if you're a sis friend who, doesn't like to pick up the tab and yeah. So I want to ask, why do we always say, let's link up somewhere we know we are not going to link up?
I think it's there's a thing we do with, you see that I just did like a filler.
Yeah.
Like it's awkward to just say bye. So we just say that.
Same word.
Yeah, it's I feel like it's just a filler.
Yeah, but yeah, we always know that. Yeah, that shit. Okay, should friends support each other's businesses?
If you do good, I will support you. If you don't do good, I'm not going to buy nonsense because you're my friend.
Or like those situations where your friend is selling like double the price and you know the actual price.
No, I most definitely will not patronize you.
So I have friends who the services I render, I have friends who cannot patronize me. I totally understand, like, you know, prices and all. But the issue I will have is where you go and look for a cheaper option and then you come back later and you are trying to explain, oh yeah, you know, we could.
How did they even do that? Because personally, I don't think Shim will let me come back.
Oh, people do it. Somebody will now say, oh, they did it. Can I help them fix it?
I'm sorry, pay the person to fix it for you.
Like, if you are willing to pay my money now. And I also hate when people try to take advantage of your friendship to not pay you what you are. Like,
exactly.
It's actually one of the worst. You get that as, you know, even as me, Hula.
No, not just ask me hula. Yes, I get to ask me hula. I have an event. Can I get a scarf, a veil, a cap, whatever? And then it's not a gift. I've actually had this thing where I made caps for people.
Yeah.
Like it was sort of a contract thing. There were 12, and then this guy had like an emergency, and then I was like, okay, fine, I can, because these people I made it way before. I like to under promise and over deliver. So I will tell you 3 weeks when I know I can get it done in 1 week. And then I decided, okay, you're my friend. This is an emergency. I can easily give you, and then when you pay me, I'll just make another one and fix it. Since this guy's aren't getting it in, and this bro just locked up. Now he took the cap, took pictures, posted it, and just locked up. He didn't even tell me because I sent a dispatch. No, I sent a dispatch, but the dispatch met his brother. So there was a whole minute of the brother didn't want to pay because am I supposed to pay for the dispatch? And then he didn't call me to be like, okay, it's been sorted. I had to call the dispatch, and the dispatch was like, yeah, I give it to the brother. I had to call the brother, be like, okay, yeah, I'm giving it to my brother. He didn't call me to tell me, okay, my brother has given me. He just locked up until I saw the pictures of him with the cap.
So wait, how did you guys later finish?
He later paid me, but like it was upsetting because the least you could have done is, oh, I got it.
Yeah.
And
Like,
you're not going to pay for a cap today and get it today. Nobody does that. I did that because you're my, the clients could have come and say, okay, give me my cap tomorrow.
Actually,
I did that because we were friends.
Yeah, I get that. So, we're heading creeping gradually towards the end.
We're creeping gradually
towards
we're at 45 minutes.
It's going to be edited. But actually, this is like one of the best conversations I've ever had. I think maybe because you have a lot of experience.
Which is weird because I think I don't have a lot of friends. I think I'm just too picky with calling people friends.
But I love your wisdom. You know, it's showing in your eyes. Huh?
Thank you. I'm a very wise old woman.
Said the person that is not 25.
Excuse you, I am 25.
Oh, now you have admitted. You see how we used to catch people. Okay, do you think that adult relationships must always be useful, or do you think vibes is just enough?
Relationships or friendships?
Friendships. Yeah.
They have to be useful as adults. No, we cannot be having vibes friendship anymore.
Are you serious?
For real. We cannot be.
Do I have vibe friends?
We cannot be having just
actually,
vibes.
but I think it's nice to have a vibe friend. Guy, maybe they come out. Like, they won't stick you with bill, but like, guy, maybe just come
it
out.
It will stress you in
but I
some
think
way.
vibes is also a use, especially if you're in trouble.
Yeah, it's a use.
Yeah.
But like you have to have other uses because what am I going to use vibes to do? If you're going to be my friend, this is why I said I'm picky. If you're going to be my friend, there has to be a point in my life where I'm like, you know what, this is the best person to talk to about this. You don't have to be doing anything tangible, but you have to be useful in some way. You should be able to give me advice or something.
Yeah, actually, I totally agree. Now, do you think that friends is like when you are breaking up with your friend, do you think you should just cut them off, ghost them, or make it official? Like, we are breaking up. I can't do this
So no,
anymore.
this is not a relationship. Why are we?
No, friendship. People do break up in friendship.
I know, but like it's not a relationship. What am I telling you to do?
So
Sorry,
you
it's
just-
not
oh,
you.
you just
It's
ghost
me.
the person.
It's not you. It's
Are you
me. Yeah, we just ghost. That's how friendships end.
Okay, yeah. The last but not least, have you ever been jealous of a friend?
Yeah, I have. I'm jealous of all of my friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you jealous of me?
Yes.
Really?
If I could do half the work you do with graphic design, bruh.
Thank you. Hope you have heard. Patronize. Alright, so we've gradually come to the end of this episode. This episode was... I hope I don't get to edit so much because this is like one of my favorite episodes I've ever
Oh,
made,
thank you.
Ever.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Olu, can you hear that in the back? Does he need to say it louder? Please say it louder. I don't think it's
Yes, I said what I said. This is one of my favorite
think it's in the
episodes
back.
ever. Exactly. Yeah, Oli's in the background. Yeah. So, thank you for having me, because basically this is not me having you. You're hosting me. Yeah. So this was fun. Once again, please, if you are a new listener, like, share, subscribe. If you're an old listener, I hope you have done that. Make sure to follow us on our socials. Check us out. Please tell someone. Word of mouth is still, the best way I get referrals. Shout out to you guys. Thank you, Colin DC. Sorry, I missed it. And I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.